Take a deep breath, because this is not random. You didn't click by accident. Today, with only moments left, heaven leaned toward you and called your name. God has seen the weight you carry in your heart, the worry you hide from your mother, the strength you fake for your sister, the prayers you whispered when no one else was listening. Not one tear fell unseen. Not one night went unnoticed. Right now, as these words reach you, Archangel Michael is standing guard, cutting away what has drained you, silencing the voices that told you it was over. What was delayed is being released. What was broken is being restored. What you thought time stole, God is returning today. Do you feel that warmth in your chest? That stirring in your breath? That's not emotion. That's presence. He is touching the place where you almost gave up. You were chosen, not because you were perfect, but because your heart kept believing even when it was tired. When you couldn't pray anymore, God held you. When everything fell apart, He never stepped away. There are hours left, and the atmosphere is shifting. Doors that stayed shut are opening. Help is moving toward your name. Spoken in rooms you've never entered, prepared by hands you haven't met. This is your moment to respond. Not tomorrow, not later, today. Faith is the key, and it's already in your hands. What begins now cannot be stopped. Heaven has decided. Take a breath, because there is very little time left today. What you believe right now is being seen by God. In these next few moments, He is making a way where there was none, not because of your strength, but because your heart surrendered. Do not fear what's coming. What approaches your life in these next hours is not random. It is sent by God. Archangel Michael is already moving ahead of you, clearing resistance, protecting what's being born. If your mother has been on your heart, if your sister has been heavy on your mind, if someone you love has been silently hurting, this is not coincidence. What God is releasing in you today will not stay with you alone. It will flow through your words, your presence, your compassion. Even the pain you survived was not wasted. God is turning it into a bridge, a way to heal others who are standing where you once stood. What tried to erase you is now becoming proof that heaven intervened. There are minutes left, and the atmosphere is responding. When you say, "I believe," your words become a testimony before the angels. Heaven marks it. What started today will soon be visible. You were not called to watch. You were called to carry light. And that light, placed in your heart by God, is strong enough to cross borders, awaken families, and revive hope. Do not let this stop with you. This is the moment. Listen carefully. There are minutes left, and this flow must keep moving. What you are receiving today is not comfort alone. It is a mission. That warmth in your chest is not emotion. It is confirmation. God is marking you now, and Archangel Michael stands beside this moment, ensuring what is released cannot be taken back. You may feel small, but heaven does not agree. The power is not in your strength. It is in God's anointing over your heart. Where fear tried to speak, courage is rising. Where silence ruled, hope is echoing right now. If your mother, your sister, or someone you love has been heavy on your spirit, understand this. What God places in you today will reach them. This calling will not stay contained. You were trusted because your heart can carry light. There are hours left, and doors are opening by divine will, not later, now. What people closed, God is opening. What was delayed is stepping forward. The change is not coming, it has already begun. Stay alert. You will be guided to the right people, and you won't need perfect words. Your presence will carry peace. Your obedience will move heaven again and again. This is your confirmation. This is the sign you asked for. What God started in you today will spread far beyond you. Do not hold it back. The movement has begun. Listen, this is happening now, and there is no more waiting. I end these final moments today. The spiritual realm is touching the physical. Heaven has already answered, and nothing can undo what God has secured. You don't need to prove anything. Your life will be the proof. Those who doubted, those who looked past you, will see what faith produces. Not for revenge, but because God honors the one who stayed faithful when it was hard. Stay. Stay in faith. Stay open. Stay close. Do not pull away now. This is the hour where consistency keeps the flow moving. Every time you draw near, more is released. You are not a visitor in this journey. You are an heir. God is giving you clarity, peace, and authority. Dormant gifts are waking up right now. Your voice is finding strength again. Your words will carry weight. Your presence will bring healing to your family, to your mother, to your sister, to those you love. If it feels quiet, remember this. The decree has already been made. Heaven does not reverse its word. What you feel in your chest is only the first wave. This river will not stop. It will flow through your home, your work, your calling. Everything you endured led to this moment today when God chose to act. Take a deep breath. The air is new. The atmosphere has shifted. You have been repositioned. And hear this clearly. You will not return to who you were. What began today cannot be undone. Archangel Michael stands as witness. The transfer is confirmed, and your name has been called in glory. What seems small now will grow, and many will see that God chose you. Listen, this is unfolding now, and today matters more than you realize. What was once written in the unseen is taking shape in time, and in these final hours, God has already set His purpose in motion for you. Nothing can stop it. There is a new sound in the spiritual realm right now, the sound of obedience being rewarded, the sound of harvest rising from tears you cried in silence. God saw them. Your mother didn't see every tear. Your sister may not know the weight you carried, but He did. Even if you can't see it yet, it is not paused. It is moving today. While you doubted, God was working. While your heart felt tired, He was building. While you stayed quiet, He was writing your next chapter. Archangel Michael is already at work, clearing resistance, opening doors, shifting decisions, guiding hearts toward you. Your name is being spoken in heaven with honor. What once felt heavy in your chest is becoming lighter. Feel it. That peace is not imagination. It's confirmation. Do not try to control every detail. Trust. God hides some steps to protect your peace. What He asks of you right now is not fear, but rest in faith. The decree is already moving. Every delay had purpose. Every mistake has been redeemed. Even what hurt you is now becoming the path to your destiny. This waiting season was not empty. It was shaping your strength so you could carry what's coming. Notice the shift. The air feels different. Your heart feels steadier. That's heaven whispering. What began in mystery will soon become testimony. Some people will leave. Don't fear it. That's pruning. God is clearing what doesn't belong in your new season today. Do not grieve what he is removing, grieve only if you try to hold what he has already decided to release. The command has been given. The doors will open at the right moment, and nothing, no voice, no past, no delay, can stop what God has begun in you now. Listen, this is happening now, and there are only moments left in this window. What seemed still has already begun to move. What felt empty is being filled today. The promise is not far. It is traveling through time to reach you at the exact hour your heart can hold it. God was never late. He was protecting you from receiving too soon. Now is the moment. Be still. Silence the doubt. In these next minutes, rest, because those who trust God are not abandoned. The decree is already in motion, and nothing required for your breakthrough is missing. God goes before you. Archangel Michael is already executing the command, moving where you cannot go, speaking to people you cannot reach, removing obstacles you didn't even know existed. This is precise. This is intentional. Your mother's prayers, your sister's tears, the ache in your own heart, none of it was wasted. Heaven recorded every tear. And today, the records are opening. Can you feel that peace, that gentle shift in the air? That is confirmation. The pages are turning. Your name is shining among the promises, marked with honor, sealed with grace. Limitations that held you back are erased now. Old accusations no longer stand. Your past has no authority over what God is releasing today. Emotional debts are settled. Spiritual chains are broken. What was blocked is dissolving. What was delayed is flowing. What the enemy tried to trap in an old chapter, God is rewriting with a new ending. This moment will be remembered. This is when heaven's decree touched the earth, and nothing can stop what has already been set in motion. Hear this clearly, the right time is not coming. It is now. Today, in these final moments, heaven rises in your favor. God has opened his court right now. Past cases are being reviewed. Wrongs are corrected. What was lost is restored. What was taken is returned. Nothing the enemy touched can stand. Judgment has been released, and it is filled with mercy. This is not to shame you. This is to free you. Your guilt is erased. Your mistakes are resolved. Your record is clean. And when God opens a new record, he doesn't just declare freedom, he releases destiny. Feel it, your life is being repositioned today. Your name is being placed back in the center of God's path for you. What went off course is realigning. People, opportunities, answers, everything is moving back into order. Archangel Michael is descending with keys. Keys to doors you never had access to. Keys to provision, favor, restored dreams, divine connections. This is real. This is happening now. Your mother's prayers, your sister's tears, the silent cry of your own heart, heaven has answered. Records have been updated. Your name is now written among those who will rise, prosper, and witness the impossible. What has been opened will never close again. The decree is signed, released, confirmed. You can feel the shift. The air is lighter, the burden is gone. What moved in the unseen is entering the physical today. Nothing here is accidental. God has spoken. And when God speaks, the universe obeys. This is the moment fulfillment began. Listen, this is the moment, and today cannot be ignored. What was stagnant is stirring now. What once felt impossible is being prepared to appear before you, sooner than you expect. It may start small, but it is real. What began as a distant sound will become visible. In the next hours, people will remember you without knowing why. Doors closed for years will open without force. Opportunities will find you because heaven already moved first. God is managing every detail. You don't need to chase speed, just stay in flow. Fulfillment is never late. The tears you cried for your mother, the strength you carried for your sister, the quiet endurance in your own heart, that was the price. Obedience was the path. And now the harvest is certain. Watch the signs. A calm you can't explain. A sudden relief. An unexpected meeting. That's how fulfillment begins. Quiet, steady, undeniable. What comes from God brings peace, not confusion. Do not rush this moment. Rushing steals the miracle. Trust the timing, it will not fail. With every breath, heaven is still moving forward on your behalf. Nothing is standing still. And remember this, what God is releasing today is not just for you. You are a bridge. Your blessing will multiply through others. Lives will change because God chose your heart. Archangel Michael stands witness. The decree is sealed. The records are set. And the echo of fulfillment has already begun. This is the moment it comes to life. Listen, this is the final moment, and the waiting ends now. What once lived as a promise now lives within you. It has become your testimony. And deep in your heart, heaven is speaking clearly. It is done. Today, God shifts the seasons in your favor. What felt like silence was preparation. What felt like delay was protection. The tears you cried, some in front of your mother, some you hid from your sister, some only your heart knew, have become seeds, and they are blooming now. This is your turning point. The gears begin to move. Doors open without force. Resistance gives way. By divine authority, God says, move forward, time is up. What kept you stuck has lost its power. New paths, new people, new opportunities are released today. Do not look back. That season fulfilled its assignment. Your faith has matured. Your heart is aligned. You are not the same, and what's ahead will not be the same either. Archangel Michael stands in motion, clearing paths no human strength could open. God declares movement, and movement begins. God declares life, and what was dormant awakens. Others will call it sudden. You will know it was perfect timing. What looked like luck is harvest. What looked like coincidence is fulfillment. This is not just change, it is manifestation. Fear gives way to courage. Lack turns into abundance. Old struggles lose their grip. You are stepping onto new ground now. Heaven is open. The wind of God is lifting you into a season of acceleration, where days replace years. And hear this clearly, God will give you what you asked for, and what you forgot to ask for because He knows your heart. Your harvest is not only material. It is emotional. It is spiritual. And it begins today.